I didn't think I'll have to make this video, guys. Fantom in a world of bobber right here, guys. We have just had a $130 million hack on the Fantom multi-chain bridge. This is huge. The price has fallen here of Fantom from 32 cents down to as low as 26 cents. What does this mean for the Fantom price? Is it doomed for failure? And should you be jumping ship right now? In this video, we're going to try to decipher what is going on, what is my take on it, and what am I doing right now in this market. Huge update here as we got a big hack on multi-chain. Remember, the multi-chain has been wobbling for a while now. We covered it off in previous videos. We know there's been issues with the CEO and certain arrest warrants, etc. And they've had a wobble. And that provided a warning last month that there was an issue on this blockchain. And now we're seeing $130 million being drained, including Wrap BTC, Fantom, USDC, USDT, being taken away from this bridge. What does this mean for the ecosystem? You have to remember that the Fantom total value locked sitting in the Fantom ecosystem is sitting at $177 million right now. This is a significant portion. It's a lot of funds taken away here from that wallet. And this could have huge repercussions for the Fantom ecosystem. So you're seeing a lot of people flocking away from Fantom ecosystem plays, selling their Fantom, panicking to get out of these positions as they're worried this could have a contagion effect across the wider ecosystem. If you take a look here, Spooky Swap is managing to hold a little bit better than others, but you've got Guys Finance dropping here down 16%. You've got 2.7% down on Beefy, Beethoven down 10%, Curvedex losing 26% in TVL, 30% down on Yearn Finance. There is a flocking going on here away from TVL on Fantom. Now, we need to cover off, what does this mean, right? Should we be worried? Is there reason to be concerned? Well, first and foremost, what happened? Multi-chain, a cross-chain bridging protocol that operates on dozens of blockchains, has been hit by an exploit whose cause is yet to be determined. So multi-chain, which was, by the way, previously called AnySwap, back in the day, for those of you who remember, who said the following: the lockup assets on the multi-chain MPC address have been moved to an unknown address abnormally. The team is not sure what happened and is currently investigating. You do not want to hear this, guys. This is not what you want to hear. And I raised a flag about this long time ago. If you're watching my videos, I always said the failure points in blockchains is not in the blockchain, it's in these bridges. These bridges are a nightmare. Whether you look at the Wormhole Bridge, and Solana suffered a lot of exploits on their bridges. Similarly here, this multi-chain is the attack vector. If you're a hacker, you're looking at the bridge. That is the weak point, and that's where they exploit. And the exact same thing's happened here. Now, the sad thing that's happened here is you're seeing, the full wallet being drained, right? All of it got taken away. It wasn't that they got a little bit and ran away. It's a complete hack or rug pull. Now, could it be something a little bit more innocuous? Could it be something a little bit more sinister going on? We don't know just yet. We're going to have to find out. Could it be one of the team at Multi-Chain doing this? Could it be something else? We don't know just yet. Still early. A lot of news not come out. I did reach out to Michael Kong at Fantom. Not heard back from him. It'd be great if he can give you guys a couple of minutes explaining what's going on. But I have reached out to him. So let's see if we do hear back. And I will get you guys up to date. Now, if you also take a look, let's also take a look at this, because I want to share this with you, because this was on June the 1st. And this is the reason why I think the fall we're seeing is not as catastrophic as it could have been. This could have been a lot worse, guys. Look at this. So on June the 1st, as multi-chain wobbled the first time when we covered it off, some Fantom-based DeFi projects flee bridge tokens. So the saving grace right now was back then when it happened 4 weeks ago, roughly 5 weeks ago. A lot of projects were smart. They saw this as the first wobble and they got out of the bridge. They understood. So if you read the article, you can see as the chaos ensued, you saw decks like Beethoven X sent 300,000 in treasury. Protocol Builder, Byte Masons did the same with their Ether and USDC. Beefy sent $200,000 in tokens owned by Binance. So they all started moving around to understand that we can't be all in here on this multi-chain bridge. So that's good, because this could have been worse. But does that mean we're out of it now? No, not just yet. Am I selling my Fantom? No. I don't think this affects the fundamental technology of Fantom. Does it affect us short term? Absolutely. Loads of people are going to flock out the token. I would expect lower price points. We'll come on to the technical shortly as to where could this go? Will I be buying the dip, etc.? I'll come on to that. But in the short term, I can expect more pain, right? When people see news like a huge exploit like that, they think things like Terra Luna, they want to flock out the protocols, and it's not good for the ecosystem, right? However you want to write it, $126 million now is not available. right? It's in a wallet where it's inaccessible, and that was money which was flowing through the Fantom ecosystem. It was being used in the yield aggregators, it was being used in DeFi on the Fantom ecosystem. It affects the Fantom TVL. So yes, it does affect Fantom. Does it affect the technology of Fantom? No. Does it affect the security of Fantom? No. Does it affect the security of any of the protocols? No. None of those protocols which we were going through here made any mistake here, right? Nothing to do with any of these amazing protocols beyond Fantom. Nothing to do with Fantom's technology. The weakness is the bridge, and the bridge is the attack vector, and that is what has failed here. Now, of course, that means Fantom needs to come up with its own solutions, better solutions. I mean, this, relying on multi-chain is clearly not been a positive thing this year. They need to resolve that, and that's an issue, and clearly that's what has led to this downfall here now. And I can see this getting a little bit worse, guys, before it gets better. I'm sitting here on the daily chart, and you can see it's been a powerful couple of days here, moving us to the downside. But the bottom of the wedge brings you all the way down here, where you could be heading to 23 cents, right? So do not be surprised to see a little bit more pain here on Fantom. Remember, the lows we saw in just before the new year were down at these levels of 19 cents, 20 cents. I'll be looking out for some of these levels if the panic continues. But so far, we're starting to see Fantom stop the bleeding a little bit. Having a flat day here today, not as bad as when the news initially came out, down 10% in one day. I'm not panicking. I'm not necessarily adding right now. I mean, if I was short in my position, or if I needed more Fantom, maybe I would take this as an opportunity to add, because these are the moments where there's peak FUD. But for now, I'm sitting back. I want to wait and see what happens. What happens? What more data do we get? What do we hear from the team? That's what I'm looking out for right now, is can we get more data out to find out exactly what went wrong? Because it's all about the details, right? Now, if we take a look here, On-chain sleuths described the activity as highly unusual. Fantom Foundation CEO Michael Kong told CoinDesk he was looking into it, right? We need more information here. Now, if you take a look at this, looks like another hack happened on multi-chain. This does not affect users on Binance itself. We have swapped all assets out and closed deposits a while back. Regardless, we offer our assistance in helping with the situation, CZ wrote. Okay, so this is a big hack. This is not a small hack. It's a big one. It's got everybody's attention, and now Fantom is in the news for all the wrong reasons. Even though it wasn't directly their fault, you're at fault for association. It was one of the main bridges into Fantom and the DeFi protocols on Fantom, and people are now affected. Projects and their funds are now affected, and this will have a contagion effect. How much so? We're going to have to watch over the next few hours to find out. Let me know, what are you guys doing in the market? Is this the kind of FUD that is enough to make you panic and sell your Fantom here at a 10, 15% loss? Are you sitting tight? Are you adding? Do you see this as just FUD and it doesn't affect the actual protocol? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear from you guys. Make sure you're in our Telegram group, ejars.uk/TG. Make sure you're in our Discord, ejars.uk/Discord, to have these conversations and to discuss in real time as these things are going on. If you want to trade with me, if you're not buying the dip on Fantom, ejars.uk/Bybit. They support the channel, and that is what I use day to day to trade. If you appreciate these emergency updates, you got to smash up the likes. Make sure you go watch my Andrew Tate video where I actually go and use his crypto course, because he's selling this course and loads of people are buying his crypto course. But does he know anything really about crypto? Go watch that video, and I'll see you in the next one.